Hi YouTube. Okay, so it is now day 19. I want to keep you guys updated anywhere from 6 to 7 days, every 6 or 7 days of the week. I want to keep you guys updated with my progress. I want to let you know what I've been going through, what I've been learning, and the pros and the cons of this program, so you guys are fully aware of what you're getting into. So the good news is I'm starting to get rid of those, like the hunger pains are finally starting to go away. It's not as bad as it was the first 2 weeks, and now it's my 19th day, so I'm way past the 2 week, time frame. But that first 2 weeks was really hard. It was really hard at night for me because that's when I usually snacked on very bad food. So, but now I would say on the 16th day, I started feeling better. I wasn't feeling as hungry anymore. I was eating the recommended calories that I needed for my body, but I'm starting to feel really good. I have energy, and what I did do is, in the protocol, you are allowed to do some light workouts, like take a walk or ride a bike or do yoga or Pilates, but nothing too strenuous. And what I did do is I started out on my third day, phase 2 program. I was riding a bike for about 30 minutes a day. It was something that I enjoyed. I like it, fresh air, and I did that for like 2 weeks. I think I stopped on my 14th day. So it's been 5 days since I haven't actually rode my bike, which I honestly believe it helped for me because I was losing inches, or maybe it could have been the diet, but I was losing a ton of inches in the beginning. But anyway, so I'm going to keep you fully aware, and I'm going to be very honest. Okay, so I finally got over my hunger pains. The next thing was basically finding out what I could eat, what I can't eat, how much I can eat, figuring out my diet. And I do write a log every single day of what I'm eating, and I keep it in something very small so I can travel with it. And basically I just write down, I'm sure you can't see it, but I write down what I'm eating for breakfast, a snack, for lunch, etc. And I also, want to make sure I'm keeping within that 500 calorie intake, so I go onto that website, fitday.com, and I figure out, how many calories I had that day. There weren't times, I wasn't always perfect. There were times when I had 530 calories instead of 500. Other times when I had 540 calories or 548. And then most of the time I try to stick through that with that 500 calorie intake, if not a little bit less. So you want to really be aware of what you're eating. Here's what happened this past weekend. I ended up going to visit my mother-in-law, and I knew that I was going to have to prepare her that I was on this diet, and that she would, cook clean for me, like no oils, no butter, make it very plain, just cook me a piece of chicken and put it in the oven. So she did. She went and bought the chicken that I needed. She went and bought the asparagus that I normally eat with my meal. And the first day I got there, which was on Saturday, it was, I did well. Sunday, I was doing very well until the very late night when my husband decided he wanted to take me on date night. And I knew that if we're going to go somewhere, it's probably going to go out to eat. So we ended up going to this amazing pizza place. And I just thought, oh my gosh, if I just eat a piece of pizza, it's going to ruin my whole week. Because that's what I keep hearing about and reading about, that it ruins people's week. Sometimes 7 days, if not just 3 days of your diet. And I didn't want to go through that, but I did. So here's what I did. I had like a 10-inch pizza, right? I ordered for myself, and I had 2 pieces of that pizza. That was the most amazing pizza. It's probably because I haven't had starch in such a long time. It felt like eating a piece of cake. It was so good. Now, what ended up happening is I did eat that, and the next day when I weighed myself, obviously my weight stayed the same, but I was glad that I didn't gain. But I did realize that if I didn't do something dramatic, that I may not lose for another 3 to 4 days or maybe even a week, and I needed to do something to get my weight down. Even though it remained the same, I just wanted to shock my body a bit and say, okay, even though I ate bad the night before, which I don't recommend cheating, but you know, you're human and it happens, I did go on the apple diet the very next day. So on Monday of this week, I went on the apple day and I ate 6 apples, 4 apples the day of, 2 apples the following day, and then I ate, you know, I had fish for dinner with, you know, a vegetable. And I weighed myself on Wednesday and realized that I lost weight. So instead of staying the same, I ended up losing weight, which the apple day worked for me again, even when I did cheat. So that's a tip. Not that I'm saying go cheat, go eat what you want, and then have an apple day the next day. But it did work, and I did lose the weight that I wanted. So I'm happy with that. Now, who knows what's going to happen from this day forward, but hey, I'm going to, you know, I've been staying on track with the way I'm eating, and I'm going to stick it through. I just have, I have about 20 days left from the program, and then I will be at my temporary goal until I can start again in 6 weeks and do round 2 of the HCG protocol. Alright guys, here are my measurements, because I know all of you are really excited to figure out what I've been losing since I started the program and my progress, and I just feel like all of you should deserve to know what I have accomplished. Now, when it comes to my measurements and my breast area, I was 42 on day 1, which was April 14th, and today's May 5th. And I am still 42 inches there. I think that the only way I'm going to lose in that area is when I actually start working out on phase 3 of the program. I'll be on the maintenance program, and that's when I believe I may start tightening up there. So that's not going anywhere right now, but I will, I'm sure. So my waist back on day 1 of the program, I was 45.5 inches. And my waist today is 38 5/8 of an inch. So that basically means I have lost a total of 6.5 or 6.54 inches in my waist. 6.54 inches in my waist. I cannot believe it. That's a lot. That's a lot of fat that I lost in my waist in you know, in 19 days. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So my butt inches were 55 on day 1 of the program. And as of today, I'm at 50 7/8. So I have lost 4.22 inches around my butt alone. 4.22 inches. I'm excited. So as of today, it's 50 7/8 when it comes to my measurements. My right thigh, I was 29.5 on day 1, and my right thigh today is 28 3/8. So I've lost about 1.12 inches around my right thigh. My left thigh, I was 29 1/4. And now my left thigh, I'm 27.5, and that would be, I have lost 1.64 inches on my left thigh. So it's just really exciting to see my progress. I'm a very happy girl. I mean, I'll put down the exact total inches I lost altogether in my vlog. You'll probably see it on the very bottom under comments. So I'm excited, you guys. Okay, my body weight, I have lost a total, and I'm not counting the first 2 days that I loaded because that doesn't count. I'm counting the day 3 when I actually weighed in and weighed myself. So I was 233.2, and now I'm at 230. Altogether, I've lost a total of 13.2 pounds. I'm actually at 220. Sorry, I said 230. So I lost 13.2 pounds, you guys, and this is my 19th day of the program. So this is exciting. I'm excited. My goal is working out. All right, you guys. I'm keeping you updated, and I will continue doing this. Bye.